And that is, what are the 5 most important foods that you can eat to repair stem cells? And I'm going to talk in a moment about why repairing stem cells is so important.
Meet Dr. Mindy Pelz, a well-known women's health advocate and a central figure in women's empowerment. Her work primarily focuses on promoting healthy aging and the body's natural healing processes. In this video, we will reveal 5 amazing foods recommended by Dr. Mindy Pelz that can regenerate stem cells and repair the body. In addition, these foods will also help protect against chronic diseases, but that's not all. We will also discover one more accessible food item which is packed with similar health benefits. So stick around and watch this video until the end. Before we uncover those 5 foods, let's first understand the purpose and importance of stem cells. Stem cells are a group of special cells that have dual roles. Firstly, they can renew themselves and create more similar cells for the same purposes. However, they can also create other sorts of cells, which are often used in other tasks in a process called differentiation. Stem cells are readily found in almost every tissue of the body, playing their part in tissue repair after an injury.
But what we are now learning is that there's certain lifestyle behaviors that destroy these stem cells. And I want to start off with that because it's important to know that certain foods you eat, when you're not sleeping enough, when you're under a lot of stress, you are literally destroying these magical cells that are serving you and helping you grow a really healthy body and helping make sure that we're not having any aging body parts.
Some lifestyle factors like unhealthy diet, lack of sleep, and stress can easily damage these stem cells. Luckily, Dr. Mindy Pelz's list of 5 amazing foods to regenerate stem cells can help overcome this situation. The number 1 food on this list is blueberries. Blueberries are considered a popular fruit. Blueberries are generally eaten raw and fresh, but can also be juiced or frozen. Fresh blueberries, if frozen, can retain the nutrients for a long time. However, they might be low in vitamin C. Besides everything, they make a good addition to any dessert baked goods and in the production of jams. Moreover, the fruits, stems, leaves, roots, and flowers of blueberries served as medicines for them. Blueberries are high in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, or polyphenols, which help recover or prevent several health issues. Vitamin K in these berries keeps the heart healthy, while also maintaining bone health and aiding in blood clotting. They contain polyphenols including anthocyanins, proanthocyanidins, and flavonols like chordin and midin. A research study was conducted on a nematode to test the effects of blueberries. Polyphenols on its aging and longevity. It was discovered that these polyphenols slowed down their aging and they lived longer.
And he was like, that's your number 1 superfood for your brain. Well, when we look at the science on polyphenols and stem cells, it absolutely shows that the qualities of a blueberry can help to repair the stem cells that work on your brain cells.
But these compounds aren't limited to positively influencing aging. They also help with brain function and stem cells. Dr. Mindy Pelz says blueberries can regenerate the stem cells in the brain. However, she advises purchasing blueberries from regenerative farms that adopt organic practices, like using good soil. This way, one can ensure that blueberries have the maximum amount of polyphenols. Blueberries have lower amounts of fats and calories, but are full of healthy fiber. They have 84% water and other elements like proteins, sugar carbs, vitamins K, E, B6 and C, copper, and manganese. Before we proceed, please be aware that this content is intended solely for informational purposes and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or starting new supplements. The second ingredient on this list of body repairment foods is turmeric. Experts believe turmeric has magical healing powers to combat cancer, depression, and other body issues. Curcumin is a major active ingredient in turmeric, carrying potent biological properties. Turmeric is considered a natural medicine due to curcumin. Ayurvedic medicine, A famous Indian medical treatment system recommends using turmeric to treat many health problems including chronic pain and inflammation. Western medicine, on the other hand, has initiated research into its healing and pain-relieving powers. Curcumin is also a polyphenol that carries both anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. A 2020 research study found turmeric to be anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, anti-cancer, anti-antioxidant, antimicrobial, antiviral, and antidiarrheal. Similar to other colorful plant-based foods, turmeric is packed with phytonutrients that have the potential to safeguard the body by neutralizing free radicals.
And what we know about turmeric is not only is it high in polyphenols, but it actually is a known anti-inflammatory. And it's because it has a component in it called curcumin. So some of you may be already, taking supplements with curcumin, but when we bring the inflammation down from adding turmeric into our diet, what you're doing is think about it this way, you're taking this dysfunctional stem cell that maybe got exposed to all these obesogens, it's inflamed, it's making fat cells.
Dr. Mindy Pelz says, turmeric doesn't only have polyphenols, but it is also anti-inflammatory. When one adds turmeric to their diet, they lower the inflammation of the dysfunctional stem cells that were exposed to and interacted with obesogens. She recommends adding turmeric to juices made from ginger and citrus or other healthy drinks. Another great option is turmeric tea, made from turmeric powder. Lastly, Dr. Pelz suggests that one should pair turmeric with black pepper to maximize its benefits. Turmeric tea can be made this way. Take 2 tablespoons of turmeric roots or 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder. Add them to 1 to 2 cups of boiling water and simmer for 5 minutes, then strain and enjoy. The next superfood on this list is the widely favored beverage coffee. It is the best source of caffeine, and the majority of people consume a cup of coffee before starting their day, or for a quick energy boost. Aside from being an energy-boosting drink, coffee is found to have many health benefits. Coffee is packed with a number of nutrients including riboflavin, niacin, magnesium, potassium, polyphenols, or antioxidant compounds. Many experts suggest that these nutrients make coffee an ideal drink to keep the human body healthy. The polyphenols, or antioxidants in coffee, fight against free radical damage and protect the cells from harm. The free radicals act as toxins inside the body and might cause inflammation.
So when we look again at what causes these stem cells to become inflamed, to be less efficient, to make fat cells, it's chemicals. Let's just put it in the category of chemicals. So you come to coffee and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been going to my local coffee shop every single morning, drinking the coffee that they have, and you're telling me that's slowing down aging? Well, it's clean coffee that slows down aging, because if your morning cup of coffee has chemicals in it, you're actually hurting your stem cells.
Dr. Mindy Pelz mentions that coffee can regrow stem cells. However, she advises that one should choose organically produced coffee in a regenerative farm, where the use of pesticides is banned. The moldy and chemically sprayed coffee will only cause further damage to the stem cells. The clean coffee has an added amount of polyphenols, which will help regenerate stem cells, boost the immune system, and slow down the aging process. 8 of freshly brewed coffee has 96 milligrams of caffeine. According to research experts, 400 milligrams of caffeine is generally safe for daily consumption for adults. As 1 cup of coffee contains 100 milligrams of caffeine, one can drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee without any side effects. Dr. Pelz recommends having a cup of coffee in the morning. The 4th groundbreaking food on Dr. Mindy Pelz's list is salmon. Salmon is a healthy fatty acid fish that is full of nutrients and health benefits. Chronic inflammation can result in various health conditions like diabetes, cancer, and arthritis. Oily fish like salmon can help reduce and prevent the body's inflammation while keeping the body function working and healthy.
That I highly recommend that everybody eat is salmon. Now, with salmon, it's really interesting because the stem cells that are helped by the nutrients, specifically the omega-3s that are in salmon, are the ones that repair your gut. So think about this for a second. Those of you that have been coming to a fasting lifestyle to repair your gut, be a beautiful thing to break your fast with some salmon, because now you've changed the terrain in your gut.
Dr. Mindy Pelz mentions that omega-3s in salmon help reinvigorate stem cells as well. She says it is best to consume salmon in the morning as a breakfast because it will help repair the gut and reduce inflammation as well. However, she advises that one should choose wild salmon grown in seawater rather than farm-grown salmon. Whenever she does grocery at a store or eats out at a restaurant, Dr. Pelz ensures that she is opting for seawater salmon. The American Heart Association recommends consuming fish like salmon twice a week because of its protein and omega-3 fatty acids. Having 2 servings per week will help any individual meet their nutrition requirements easily. The typical size of 1 serving of salmon equals 3 ounces of cooked or 3/4 cups of flaked fish. Salmon is full of calories, protein, sodium, and unsaturated fats. The last superfood on this list of body-repairing foods is skipjack tuna. Skipjack tuna is the best type of tuna fish, known for its amazing flavor and pink fatty flesh. It has several different names, such as Atlantic bonito, skipper, oceanic skipjack, and striped-bellied bonito. Skipjack tuna doesn't only provide enough protein, but is also packed with nutrients like vitamins A, D, and E, omega-3 fatty acids, and minerals, which a human body is incapable of producing. Its lean meat is full of polyunsaturated fatty acids. According to studies, omega-3 fatty acids in fish like and tuna can prevent or control dementia, depression, cognitive decline, neuropsychiatric disorders, asthma, and inflammatory issues.
And so it doesn't have as much time in the water to accumulate all that mercury. So this one I actually found in a can like this at my local health food store. And it says on it that it is, it's Poland wild line caught, which we love, and that it's lower in mercury because it is a skipjack tuna. So those of you who are like, oh my God, I'd like to eat tuna again, I give you permission. Just make sure that it's skipjack.
In addition to that, skipjack tuna consists of 0.144 parts per million of mercury, which makes it an ideal choice compared to other large tuna fish. Dr. Mindy Pelz says the high intensity of mercury in the body can cause learning disabilities, anxiety, and mental agitation. She revealed in her video that she stopped consuming tuna fish concerning the high levels of mercury. However, when she discovered that skipjack tuna had the lowest levels of mercury, given its small size, she opted for this tuna instead. She advises looking for a low in mercury tag in the label section of canned tuna before purchasing, which will aid in the regrowth of stem cells efficiently. Skipjack tuna has a good amount of selenium, which helps the body clean up and revive cells. These were the top 5 amazing foods that can regrow stem cells and help repair the body. Let's now get to know one more superfood with the same qualities shared by Dr. Mindy Pelz herself, and
that is an olive. And let me tell you why I love olives. They are literally like the perfect food for the faster because you can eat them in your fasting window and stay fasted. They have no protein. They are all fat. They will not spike your blood sugar. And if you eat them in your fasting window, you're getting this punch of polyphenols that is actually accelerating the stem cell production that's happening from fasting.
that was it. If you want to learn more about healthy foods and their benefits, watch the next videos.